And ready. How is everyone? Hey, friends, welcome in. Hi, my name is Tammy, and I am in Idaho, and I have something wonderful I want to share with you. It's about starting an online business. I have been in the digital space for 5 months. So if you've been watching me and my social media, you are seeing my journey through digital marketing. And what an exciting time to be here. What an exciting time to be online. If you're a retiree, if you're an empty nester, if you're a grandparent, this is for you. I can't wait to share how you can make income online from your home. That's what makes this such a joy. And I love that I found a business that I can do in 2 hours a day with my cell phone and just be able to share this with the world. I can't wait to share with you everything that I've learned so far. And I'm so grateful that you are here. And you know what? If you have questions for me, I'd love to hear what you're doing. If you're in the online space, if you're in the digital growth community, I'd love to hear from you. Give a shout out and a wave. Let me know where you're from. I've got a little something going on in here. Can you hear that? My voice sounds really different today. How is everyone? It is Wednesday, and I'm going to be sharing with you about an online business that you can do from home. And, if you're an empty nester, if you're a grandparent, you realize our time is limited. I have fewer years ahead of me than I do behind me. Anybody in the same boat? And even if you're a young mom and you just need extra income, I'm all for women in business. I have struggled with that my adult life. I've had several different businesses, and I've always struggled with the marketing side. And then when I found digital marketing and I found legacy builders, I found something that was just a perfect fit. Man, I hope I'm coming through. I may have to cut this one short. My voice is starting to go. Yeah. Anybody else got that winter cold going on? Sorry about that. Let me know if I'm coming through okay. I just want to be able to give you like a bird's eye view of how you can earn income online. I truly believe that it's the best way to make significant income is if you are your own business owner. But I want to qualify that. I'm definitely qualifying that because as someone who's had several businesses, and let me know if you've had a business before, it can take a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a lot of resources. And if you're a retiree, we don't got that anymore. Are you with me? We don't have a lot of time to get this up and going. We don't have a lot of finances to get this up and going. Are you with me? I'm on a fixed income. I want to spoil the grandbaby. I want to take trips. I want to see my daughter out of state. And how do you do that on a fixed income? And if you're in debt, how many of you still have mortgage debt? You have to balance, right? What are we going to put our money towards? An incredible vacation or the mortgage? When you have a limited income, when you have a fixed income, these are challenges. This is tough. When you have to make those choices, you could budget your way into having more of what you want, but it's at a cost. And I would much prefer making more income than having to budget my way. Hey, any of you extreme couponers? I've been there and done that as well. I get that. It's a great way to save a few dollars. What if you could make 100 more dollars, 1,000 more dollars a month, 10,000 more dollars a month online? That would be the biggest difference. Don't you agree? That you could have your free time. You could take those trips. You could spoil the grandbaby if you had that extra income. I don't want you see, this is what happened to me. Now, this was a good 10 years ago, but that's why I wish I had this program 10 years ago. But there was a time that we couldn't make it to my daughter's wedding. We missed out on my grandbaby's birth. And that might seem absolutely obnoxiously crazy. Who would do that? And it's embarrassing to talk about because I don't want anyone else to go through that. That's why I bring it up. Even though it's hard and it's embarrassing, and I swear the first time I shared this online, I had tears in my eyes. Now it's just a fact. Now it's just a piece of my history that I share, that I say, I am never doing that again. I've got to make extra income. I've got to make this work because I want my family. If you're a retiree, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe you have an aging parent. I'm warming up my hands here. Maybe you have an aging parent. Who's caring for them? How are you doing that working 9 to 5? How are you doing that if you've got littles at home or grandbabies you're taking care of because your kids are working? I did that for many months. It's tough. It's tough. And yes, you can budget your way into managing all your dollars. I'm all for that. I'm so grateful for Dave Ramsey. Let me tell you. He taught me that, what's it been, 20 years ago? 20 years ago, I learned financial peace and budgeting. Of course, I do not want to waste money, but I want to be able to have more money. I want to have more than enough. That's basically what I'm saying. So if you're with me, if you're still with me, I want you to have that as well. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you. Ooh, man, I'm going to make this one a short one today. I can start to feel it. Let me have some tea. When I say I have a 2-hour workday and I promote digital products, this is part of my 2-hour workday, is talking to those people, my perfect customers, retirees, or like I'm an old Gen X. Many of my generation were looking at retirement. It is just around the corner. And you want to make sure your retirement's in check, that you will have enough, more than enough. You want more than enough. Oh, thank you, Gregory. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for this community. God is so good. Thank you for all of the hearts. I appreciate you. We want to have more than enough because we want to make an impact on our family. We want to leave a legacy. We want to be involved in our church and meeting those passion projects. We want to make a difference in our community. And we can't do that if we're still clipping coupons to pay the bills. And I can't go and visit the family out of state, and I can't, I don't want to live on a tight budget. I want more than enough. And I believe in business. I believe in digital marketing. And thank you for the follow, friend. That is so generous of you. I truly want to be able to serve people in their need. If you're in a fixed income situation, there's another choice. There's another way. In fact, I've met the most beautiful seniors here, even on TikTok, who are making a difference. They're helping their family. They're helping their church, their community, all because they're making that extra income. And it's incredible because we have a way to do it online. And this is this is crazy, right? To be in this digital space, to be on a platform that's free for me to show up and share this wonderful gift of having an online business and reach the world, potentially reach the world. There's 1 billion users on social media. What are the odds you're going to meet someone who needs what you have to talk about today? That there's hope, that you have a choice. If you've watched any of my content recently, it's been about, um, I'm talking about people my generation, older, we're not tech savvy. We are not tech savvy. And the post that I put on there about, if you can copy and paste, if you can play and pause, you can do digital marketing. If you like scrolling social media, you can do digital marketing. It's such a convenient program. It's such a cool way to make a business. But here's some of the things you need to realize. It's still a business. If you've never, ever owned a business before, I want you to listen up, all right? Because you're here for a reason. You want extra income. That's why I came into this space. My husband retired, and now we lived on a fixed income, and it was hard. And we budgeted, we could make it, but we didn't have more than enough. That's what I really, really wanted. Let's see. I've erased some of my letters. Never too late income. That's what this says. www.nevertoolateincome.com. If you want to just skip ahead, come to this website, put your email in, and you will get an email back from me, and it will have a free gift. It will be the blueprint, the guide to 6 figures in digital marketing. So if you want to skip to the end, come here to www.nevertoolateincome.com, or you can always go to my YouTube channel. I have my TikTok family here. I have my YouTube family here, and you can go and watch the replay. You can watch my other content on YouTube. So I just want to make that available, that you knew that that was an option. And the link there is in my bio. So this is my story. I've been a 30-year stay-at-home, but I've had 7 other businesses. My husband hates when I say that. And I don't blame him. I get what he's saying, right? If you hear me saying, I've had 7 businesses, you must be a loser. I've also learned a lot, which is interesting. That's another thing my husband says, that nothing's wasted. It's either working or it's working on you. You've learned something. And I love learning. So I put myself in situations where I have to figure it out. I'm learning something new all the time. And here we are, 7 businesses later. This is number 8. And I bring that up because what I've learned from having other businesses is there's nothing like this one. I truly feel like if you're a retiree, an empty nester, you need extra income. There's never been another business in my experience like digital marketing. And let's go back. I want to roll it back. You need extra income. This is heartbreaking to me. It's an honorable thing to have work. But when you are a senior and you're having to stand 8 and 10 hours a day behind a counter helping somebody, or you are, unpacking product and putting it out on the shelves, right? You have physical labor that you're trading your time for. So this is you times time You're trading your efforts for your time to get the dollar, to make the income. I understand. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, Fred. When you are working, it's honorable. It's a gift. That's a God-given thing to do. But there's multiple ways of earning an income, and that's what I want to introduce to you. If you've never heard this before, I want to start at the beginning. You may not have a lot of skills. As a stay-at-home for 30 years, I knew I didn't have the current capacities for certain jobs, right? I've been out of it for so long. I knew I needed to build up my skills, but I could always go get a job. But truthfully, this body couldn't handle working most of the jobs that are available for me right now. I cannot stand for 8 and 10 hours days. I don't even type that fast to sit for 8 and 10 hours days for other kinds of jobs. But this is one level of earning an income. The next level, think of it this way. You could be the manager. If you have more skills, you can manage people. You have better communication skills. You can manage budgets, and you can manage inventory, and you can manage resources. You can manage others. You are paid more. You have more skills. But what are you still doing? It's still you times your time to make the money. That's why I want to share this idea with you, that there's another way of making income. And I'm not negating the idea that living on a budget, you could take some of this money and put it into assets. All right, you could put it into a bank. And oh, I'm so sorry. You could be getting assets like, a savings account, a CD account, money market accounts, right? You could grow your money. You could be building assets, but it's such a long, slow process. What's the other option? The other option is to own a business. So let's make her a girl this time. You could own a business. But what I want to present to you is, what if you had assets that were working for you, right? You're not just any business. I've had all the other businesses. Okay. I've had craft shows. How many of you have done craftsy, cutesy things, right? And you're sitting in a tent at a craft fair in all kinds of weather, hoping the right person will walk by and see your cute little product. I've got my list here. Oh, eBay. I've done eBay. I used to sell books on eBay. I had to collect the inventory. I had to sit on the inventory. Now, granted, things have changed. Amazon is doing this now, but I had to be available for when that product sold on eBay. I sold books. And if I ever wanted to leave on a vacation, I'd have to shut my store down because I wasn't going to be home where the product was to be able to ship it, right? There's businesses where if you are you're a creator, you still have to mail it, make copies of it. Postage goes up every 3 months, right? So you've got to manage all these costs. The other problem of being a business owner, I was a graphic artist. That was my very first business. And I said, I'm going to start a business. And I didn't realize how many hats I had to wear. I had to do invoices. I had to collect the income. I had to create the thing. I had to ship the thing. I was the delivery person. I was the copier. I had to run it to the bulk mailing. What all these pieces, but I never had time in my day, right? Because how many customers can I service if I have to do all the things? I never did any marketing. I wasn't bringing in new business. I was too tired doing all the things all day long. So when I said, if you could have an asset, if you could, oh, give me a second. There we go. If you could have a business that had assets that never ran out, that were available 24 hours a day, that your customers could find, right? And buy when they were ready at any time, right? That's what I'm talking about. So what are some assets that you could have? Maybe you write music. If you write a song that serves people, that they like what this is and they buy it because it spoke to them. Now you had to use, the sweat equity out of your head to come up with this asset, but it never diminishes. It's always available. What if you wrote a book? You would have an asset that never diminishes, that came out of the sweat equity of your brain, your creativity. But you'd have to learn how to market that, wouldn't you? Right now in the online world, in the online space, you could make video lessons. Have you ever seen this idea? This was one business I also had. I created art video lessons. Of course, they're available 24 hours a day, but I had to have it on a certain platform, and I had to hope people could discover it on that certain platform. I was not in control of this, but this was mine. I created it, and if somebody wanted this thing, that was available for them. You do the thing one time, right? You write one song, one book, one video course, and you can earn income over and over and over on that asset. That's passive income. That is the ultimate dream of making extra income is passive income. If you are brand new to business, I hope this helps explain a little bit of why business owners love owning assets. Here's the thing with digital marketing. I promote a done for you digital product. And in that product, it teaches you how to create your own asset. But it also teaches you the marketing. And that was always the one thing I was missing. I never had the skills to promote it. And now I have a program that taught me those skills. They taught me how to use social media the right way, how to do many platforms. It doesn't even just teach one platform, it teaches all the platforms on marketing. And that's why I said there's a 2-hour workday. You have a product, and you better hope it's in high demand, right? When I was creating and making my cutesy little things, they were not in high demand. Or maybe your product's only worth, say, like $9. How many of those do you have to make over and over and over again? Now, in the music industry, in the book industry, you better hope that that thing catches on. That's where the volume is. Now I have a product that is in high demand. I bought a program that allowed me to have 4 income streams that teaches how to make your own product. So while I'm learning how to make my own product and how to market that asset, I have a program that is available for me to resell. I have a high demand product that's an asset that's available 24 hours a day, that people who want this product are interested in learning more about it. They go to nevertoolateincome.com. They put their email in, they find out more information on what digital marketing is all about. Now, when I said I've had all these other businesses and there's no comparison, this is what I mean. I can put in the sweat equity of my brain and create a product, or I have one that's already made. All I have to do is learn the skills to communicate, how to create content, how to do the search engine optimizations, how to write great hooks, how to write all of those pieces on how to do digital marketing the right way, how to use your social media the right way. That's what's really powerful. Thank you for all of the love. I appreciate you, friends. So this is what I want to share with you. If you are wanting to make extra income from home, you for whatever reason, right? Are you in debt? I'll be 86 before my mortgage is paid off. Guys, I need the extra income. And now I have an opportunity. I have this ability. I have this much more knowledge on how to do this, to work from home, to stay creative. I think that's exciting. And when I come up against new problems, there's always challenges when you start something new. I want to be truly, truly honest with you. I had to learn a lot. In my 5 months, I've learned so much. I've learned so many limiting beliefs. And you know what the funny thing is? I never knew I had limiting beliefs. Those were the challenges that I was overcoming. But the good news is I'm becoming a better person because of that. I have new confidence. The potential I never realized. I'm so grateful for a program that had the mentoring and coaching built inside of it to teach me these skills, to give me the belief that I could do something. When I talk about having a 2-hour workday, it's making social media content, but it's also going live. That's a great way of having engagement or having people see who you are, if you're real or not, or if you're somebody they can learn from. You have to get some leadership skills. If you've never been your own boss, you've got a lot to learn. You may need to learn how to budget your time. You may need to grow your communication skills. So, and oh, well, it's new. Of course, you're going to have to try new things and do new things. But the potential of having an asset that's in high demand, and you could be making $900 days because of the product value. When you bring something of value to the world, people that are looking for it can see, they can see the potential in it for them. That's why I show up every day. I don't want another empty nester, grandparent, retiree on a fixed income to ever think that they're stuck. You don't have to be stuck. You can learn new skills at any age. Hey, Devin. How's it going, buddy? Let me check back here. All right. So, guys, this program that I'm talking about is called Legacy Builders. And let me go over this really quickly because I think my voice is about to go. Oh, thank you for your patience. Appreciate you. All right. I came to digital marketing not knowing anything. And in 5 months, my eyes have been open to the possibilities, and the growth has been incredible. So this is what I discovered. I came in with Legacy Builders. It was $900. It was lifetime access to education. And I was more than happy to join at that point because I knew that there would be 4 income streams available. I knew I would have lifetime access to the education. You can do it at your own pace. You can learn the skills to, one, promote your own products, help the business you're already in with their social marketing, or you can just promote the done for you products that they have, right? There's multiple ways of making income with this one thing, and it's a one-time investment. It was a one-time investment. I've had multiple businesses. Have I said this before? There's no monthly fees. So not only did you have to start the business, but then you've had to keep putting more and more money into those businesses. That's not what this is. No monthly fees. There's also a program called Digital Mastery for $600. The Passive Daily Pay Blueprint is $300, and the Launchpad is $100. One-time investment for education on starting your own online business, a high demand product. And like I said, it has multiple different ways of you being able to use the skills you're going to learn. I also paid $29 website fee, and that website fee goes directly to the program that you buy. So go here, www.nevertoolateincome.com. Put your email in. You can discover what each of these programs have to offer. Find the one that's the perfect fit for you. If you start with the Launchpad, you will have the master resale rights to this program. You can resell it, but it's a $29 website fee. If you ever want to upgrade and say like 30 days, you want to upgrade, you can upgrade to the next one, just pay the difference, but you need a new website because then you're going to have new income streams, and that website allows for that. But it's a one-time cost unless, you start with Legacy Builders, then it's definitely a one-time. I paid $12 for my domain name with GoDaddy. It's an annual fee. And then I paid $12 for my professional email name. It's an annual fee. There's no monthly fees involved. You can start your business in a couple days. That's how long it took me. I had to get the domain name. I had to put the systems all in place, but it's all written out for you. I'll show you. This is what the program, right? It's an e-learning course. Oh, sorry, people. Thank you for being patient with me. This is Legacy Builders. This is the program I started with. Each of the programs builds on each other. And so when you get to Legacy Builders, you have access to everything. And that's what I wanted. I wanted it all, and I wanted it all now, regardless of how long it would take me to learn all of this. But when I started, there was 120 modules, lessons, and just a few weeks ago, there was 160. When I say you have lifetime access and it's continuing education, it's being updated. New mentoring calls, new modules are being created. It's growing. It's worth more now than it was when I purchased. So, from the very, very beginning, right? What's passive income? You're going to get the education of what it is to have an asset that you can sell over and over and over again. It never diminishes. You learn about what the resale rights are, master resale rights, and how to launch to profit in 7 days, how to go to GoDaddy, and how to get your domain name. Friends, you don't have to be tech savvy. You don't have to know any, like, if you can copy and paste, if you can pause and play, scroll social media, you can do this. The lessons show you step by step how to do this. And when I brag about what all is included, this is what I love to share the most is the community. When you buy your program, you become a business owner. It's up to you how you want to run your business. Are you going to be selling the product that's already done for you? Or are you going to create a product and learn how to market that? Or are you going to take uh, your new social media marketing skills and take it to your boss and say, let's have a social media presence and I'll be your person and I'd like a raise or a promotion or both, right? So what I love is the wins. So you join a community of 45,000 other business owners who share their journey and what they did and what it was like and the things that they're learning, right? Because when I said you come up with challenges and you're like, I'm too afraid to go live. I could never go live. Oh my, I just went live today for the first time, right? We cheer you on because you did something you've never done before. That's exciting. I felt that same way when I was brand new and I went live. I went with a friend and we kind of interviewed each other. We had a blast. It was so fun. And then I did it again. I did it again. And finally I went solo. And yeah, it took some time to figure out where's all the buttons? How does this all work? Right. And then September 1st, I went live for the first time using TikTok and YouTube. And I love it. It was not a huge transition, and I enjoy going live. It's been a pleasure. But YouTube saves your lives and then posts it. You now have more content. You now have more content that's searchable. People can binge watch you and get to know you and all your weird quirks and everything. So it's been a pleasure to do this, to learn these skills. So anyway, I was talking about what the community is. They have this wins tab. Okay. So under wins, no sales yet, but I've had my first 3 new leads. If you've never had a sales funnel before, if if someone's never given you their email because they like what you have to share, that's exciting. You've just done something new you've never done before. Good for you. And they share that. And it's fabulous. People are excited. Daryl, I as soon as I cracked my eyes open today, I checked my phone and there was a $600 sale. I did a my first sale on my live today. I got a $300 sale and they are on vacation in Paris. My first sale, $300. Friend, listen, you can make significant money with digital marketing. You can make significant money in the online space. And I'm no longer selling my $9 cutesy artsy thing. I'm selling $900 products, $600 products, $300 products, $100 products, whatever my customer needs. They can find what fits for them. So if you go to www.nevertoolateincome.com, let me show you. I didn't even get to this. Oh my goodness. Friends, this is what makes a 2-hour workday, having automations. So if you go to my website, you're going to see John and Marge. You put your email in right here, and you'll get a thank you page from me. You'll get a thank you video. You'll get your free gift, the 6-figure blueprint to digital marketing. And you can learn more about what the program has to offer, how many different income streams you can have, how it all works, how it all plays together. If you want to quit your 9-to-5 and start a financial freedom, yes, please. But this page, for everyone who needs to know exactly what's included, what am I getting for my money? Every lesson, every module is explained. It's given to you. You don't have to wonder what it is I'm getting. It's all explained in detail for you. But I hope you understand, right? It's not just the product. It's the education. It's the mentoring from 6-figure earners, $1 million earners. We have outside mentoring, mindset coaching. Come to I keep pulling this up. I don't know why I even put it down. So in the community, we have classrooms. There's more education in the community. But here's what I wanted to show you, the classroom. Today's a tech call. Remember when I said you don't have to be tech savvy? There's people here that will answer your questions in a live Zoom call. You're never left alone. But tomorrow, there's mindset training and a webinar coming up. If you want webinar information, that's a live Zoom call with our mentor, and you can ask your questions. If you want that link, I want you to go to my website. You'll get that email from me, but reply back to that email and let me know you want that webinar information. It's about 45-minute webinar, and it's live, it's Zoom, and it's interactive. You can ask your questions. But yeah, mindset, almost every day of the week, there's something live and interactive that's included. You don't pay extra for that. And those classes, those Zoom calls, they're all saved. You can watch replays. That's what I mean. When you can do this at your own pace, you never have that FOMO, that fear of missing out. It's available for you. So for this senior, for this Gen Xer, that was so important to know that I'm not doing it alone. I don't have to be techie, and that it's a one-time investment. I'm not spending money after money after money. We don't have time for that. We don't have the finances for that. I get it. So thank you. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, I would love to hear from you. www.nevertoolateincome.com. Write me. Let me know if you saw me on TikTok, if you saw me on YouTube. I would love to connect with you. What are your challenges? What are your hesitations? What are your goals? Let me help you reach those goals. I would love to connect with you. So thank you for joining me. You guys have been amazing and very generous. Thank you for the follows. You guys are so kind. I will see you tomorrow. I hope my voice is stronger tomorrow. All right. So thank you for hanging with me, and I will see you. Today's Wednesday. I'll see you Thursday. You guys have a blessed day. And thank you to my TikTok